World of Tank Blitzers, it's a Littlefinger. Happy Friday, September 18th. We're going to run through the store real quick. Just make sure, guys, if you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button on our way to 10K. So, last week, the pop-up offer was for the Fury. It was like $25 or something. Now it's the Loza M4A2 Sherman. This is a Soviet Tier 6 medium tank, and it is for sale, as you can see here, for 3,500 gold. Only a few hours left. You may or may not have this pop-up offer. It does come with 14 days of premium time, and quite honestly, this is a bad Easy 8. Gun is the same as the Tech Tree variant. You've got 10 degrees of gun depression versus 12 on the Tech Tree. It's got a lower power to weight ratio, and it's got less turret armor. So, quite honestly, outside of the credit coefficient being 175 versus 101 on the Tech Tree, I am not sure why you would want to buy this tank. So let's go ahead and pass on that. Now, as we remember from the last couple discussions here in store, I'm using this bundle here as my go-to to make that conversion from gold to dollars. 350 gold per dollar is what I'm calling average. Obviously, if you buy a higher bundle, you're going to get more gold, 375 per dollar down here. And if you buy a smaller gold packet, you're not going to get as much gold per dollar. But 350 is kind of my reference point. So right off the bat, we have got these new Alpha Predator containers, and I know these are going to probably upset a lot of people, but people are going to buy them because if you look at the tanks in this, these potential containers, you got the VK90 Super Conch, the 121B, the AMX30B, the Badger, the Chieftain M6, T22, T95E6, the WZ1115A. Some really nice Tier 10 premium / collector tanks. The problem is 4% drop rate, guys. So you're going to be losing money even if you buy the 15 or 14 crates here for 20,000 gold. It's still about a 50% chance whether or not you get one tank. And 20,000 gold is what a tier 10 premium sells for. So really think about this, guys. You know, if you're willing to walk away with just boosters and certificates and premium account time, that is most likely what you're going to get in these containers. And because of these tanks, I know people are going to buy them. I can just see it now. So with that being said, obviously the 3-pack here for 4,000 gold is the best deal. I believe 20,000 divided by 14 is going to put you at 1428 per container. So yes, 1333 here per container on this crate. This bundle is the cheapest, but 20,000 gold, that is a lot. So let's move on down. The Unstoppable Defender, still 6 days left. This is going to be the Defender Mark 1, T28 Defender, and the IS-3D. 20,000 gold is a really good deal for these 3 tanks if you don't own them already. You know, we're looking at just over 6,500 a piece, right? So that per tank is a good deal. I would, you know, and I've got reviews on all 3 of these tanks. My favorite is the Defender Mark 1, followed by the T28 Defender, and lastly the IS-3D. Moving on, 4 days left on the Sturdy front. This comes with the Action X and the AMX M4. Both of these are really great tanks. You get the camos, some 5x boosters, all the equipment slots unlocked. This, to me, is a great deal. and certainly one that I would jump on if I didn't already own both of those tanks. Individually, the Action X here is for 12,500. Again, this is a great tank. I would probably wait for it to come back for 10,000 with the camo and everything. Same as with the Defender Mark 1. I don't currently own this tank in my personal account, and I have decided to wait for it to come back. This is only the second time in stores, so it will be back. It'll be back for 10,000 shortly. The 252U, you can see here, this is another great tank with all of the equipment and 5x boosters, 10,000 gold. And that's why I'm saying the Defender Mark 1 will be back for this price. You can get the 252U by itself for 8,500 gold. So this tank, in my opinion, is way better than the IS-3D. So, if you're looking for a tier 8 heavy tank, this is the one to get, in my opinion. And you can see even the T28 Defender has fallen all the way to 7,500 gold. So, again, not a bad tank. Good price for a tier 8 tank destroyer. So, put that one in your consideration box. The AMX M4 is kind of a one-dimensional tank and playstyle. It is a French heavy. All your armor's in the front, so you just gotta basically keep yourself pointed at the enemy, and the tank really does well with a really nice, accurate gun. And for 7,500 gold, it's not bad, but it's not like the Action X. It's not like an Object 252U. So you're probably not going to pull it out of the garage as much. Thought this was kind of interesting here. The Excelsior, the Matilda, and of course the Angry Connor, which is really the jewel of this this pack of 3 here for 5,000 gold. So really not a lot in terms of dollar-wise. That's going to be $14 for 3 tanks. Problem is tier 5. If you play tier 5 a lot, then these are some fun different tanks. The Angry Connor, I'm going to put up another video later today. It's got a 230% credit coefficient, so it makes money. The gimmick on it is you have to drive it backwards because it's much faster, 32 kilometers per hour backwards than it is forward, which is like 10 or 11. But it's got an amazing gun, good DPM, and I have a did I win or did I lose coming up later in this tank. Boosters, I don't really talk about buying boosters. I think, if you just keep premium time and you grind tanks, you don't need the boosters. Royal Guard here, Excelsior and Matilda by themselves, I would not purchase this. These tanks are kind of very similar to the tech tree variants, and just, I wouldn't worry about it. What I would be shooting for is to get the Angry Connor out of that bundle. Excelsior by itself, again, it's a great heavy tank. It can't quite stand up to a T1, but it's tier 5. So if you're playing a lot of tier 5, then maybe consider it. We got some more booster packs. Again, not going to consider buying these for gold. These tanks and the taken 8 into battle. Interesting. These are coins from tournaments, so if you have those, you can pick those up, obviously. And we did talk about the splinters and changing avatars and stuff in my first one. Not going to do that here. And really, guys, you just need to grind credits. Don't use gold to buy credits. You can also exchange them without having to buy them. Alright, so let's switch on over to bundles here, and we've got the tier 8. This is basically a Bulldog, the M4190, and this has a lot of stuff going for it. So you get a tier 8 tank for $10. It is a light tank. You've got 14 days of premium, all the equipment slots, 500,000 credits, and some 5x boosters. So this is a really good deal for the money. But warning, you have to be good at playing light tanks, especially at tier 8. This is just an HE magnet. but it's super fast. It's got a super accurate gun, and the HE pen on it is outstanding. So it can be quite fun to flank around and get butt shots and do big damage on unsuspecting tanks. So this is a deal I would consider if I didn't already own the tank. We've got the PZ4 Hydrostat here. Again, this is another tier 5 tank. It's a good tank. It moves well. It's got a good gun. And for $6 with everything that comes with it, seriously not a bad deal. But again, only if you're down there playing tier 5, and or else you're gonna play it a few times and then you're gonna forget about it. Same with the SU-85. I hear it's got a lot of stuff with the bundle, with the 50. Is that 50 times 2? So like 100 gold boosters. So right there, you're getting a good deal. 7 days premium time, but again, a tank you're probably not going to play too often. And then moving on to the resource. Again, if we look at our 350 gold per dollar, that is exactly what $30 works out to be. So you can consider everything else in this bundle, which is the 150 gold boosters and the 30 days of premium, being additional or free, or a better deal than just the 350. So if you're looking for some premium time and a little bit of gold, this is a great way to get it for a good deal. Same with the $10 one. This is obviously $350 per dollar, so you're getting 60 boosters, which could equate to 120 gold or just 60 gold, depending upon how you play, and 15 days of premium time. I'd passed on the 7-day one just because it's not a good deal for the gold, so you're really not getting anything in the bonus. And don't forget, guys, we've got the pass going on, the battle pass. It's got, I don't know, about 11 more days, I think. So you can get all of those rewards on the bottom, and I'll show you that before we end this video. This will jump you 25 levels, and this will just get you everything that is on the bottom for $5, which is a good deal. We talked about the Soviet invasion, and yeah, you can forget about this now that the other the tier 10 tanks are out. This does have a lot of good tanks in it, but if you look at my last week review, I purchased the bundle of 3, and or maybe it was a bundle of 5, I can't remember, and I didn't get anything. So keep that in mind. These crates are gambling, and there's a very high probability that you will not get anything out of them. And so, yeah, we're going to skip talking about the rest of the stuff. If you want to buy premium time, the best way to do it is up here, buying the highest one that you can afford. So guys, yeah, like I said, I was going to go back here. I'm currently on level 68, and the way the battle pass works, if you didn't see my other videos on it, is you get everything on the top row for free if you complete all of your daily missions. If you pay the $5, you get everything on the bottom. And even if you're sitting here somewhere up here now and you're looking at everything you can get for $5, even if you buy it now, you will catch up and get everything that's sitting on the bottom. And of course, the big thing here is the eraser, basically an ARL 44, but a bigger gun doing more damage, and it's quite fun to play, guys. I will say that I've played it several times now, and it is a nice, fun little tank. So for $5 to pick that up with all the camo and the extra, it's a really good deal. So don't miss that. And so that's going to conclude the story here on September 18th, and I hope we see you on the battlefield. And remember, guys, have fun out there. Stay safe, get educated, not fingered. Littlefinger out.